There's vibes better. Bear down. I got some barrels. Stare down. I got that Caleb. I head out. I got that Johnson & Johnson for all of you critics. My home I don't play about. Oh, step in the cave. Calling you pray you don't get in my way. It's not a stage. I'm not an actor. I'm snatching your heart and digging your grave. Digging your grave. I'm checking the conference and surfing the wave. Wave at these lions while running a fade. You never catch me, got more on the way. The swift of my feet to be held by delays. Slide on these back and I'm sweating the plays. I'm knowing wrong wasn't built in a day. I got that Lipton on me, that's that Briscoe on me. This that drill 'em hard, make 'em history, homie. Ain't no Loveland, that's the history, homie. This that Brian Earl out your ministry, homie. This that Walter Payton, 85 energy, homie. This that Mike Deco, Hester history, homie. Bear down. We can't win. Bear down. We can't win. Bear down. We can't win. Bear down. We're not your friends. Bear down. We're not your friends. Bear down. We're not your friends. Bear down. We can't win. Bear down. We're not your friends. We're not your friends. Bear down. Bear down.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Baby, bear down.
Oh, hold on.
Bear down.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Yo, what up, guys? This is your boy Kofi and my co-host Chuck Full Damage Miller.
What's good?
You know the vibes, yo. You know the vibes. You know the vibes, man. The Bears are going to the playoffs, man. Oh yeah, before we start this video, I do not own the rights to this video. Shout out to what's his name who did this video?
Home Trav.
Go Home Trav.
Yes,
Shout out to Go Home Trav. So if you guys can subscribe to Go Home Trav, he did that video. Bear down official. Support him. Bro, oh Chuck, bro. What can I say, bro?
Bears.
You already see the caption, man. Bears are going to the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
Bro, it's been 5 years, bro. Ever since I started my channel. I started the channel 5 years ago, bro. And man, dude, that was the last time we went to the playoffs. You know,
yes,
with Mitch Trubisky and Matt Nagy. You all remember what happened 5 years ago? You know, with that when we faced the Saints. You know, with that long deep pass. You know that Mitch Trubisky made.
What was his name? Wings or something like that.
Yeah, Javon Wims, and he ended up dropping that pass, but that's neither here nor there. Dude, this is a different time.
We back, BB. We back, bro.
Matter of fact, Chuck, I want you to talk about that game, bro. You were there. I want you to talk about I bet it was rocking, bro. That atmosphere. God, my God. When he threw that touchdown pass. Man, bro, that's one of the greatest games I've seen in my lifetime. I don't know about you, regular season.
Welcome out there, KO Sports Talk, man. Bear down. That's right, Optimus FGB all day, baby. We showed them
F Green Bay all day. They're still salty.
Yes, sir. Yeah, definitely an outstanding game. People, I was there in the stands. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me get that out of the way first. But I was there in the stands for this game. It was my first ever Green Bay Packers Chicago Bears game in person, and it did not disappoint. I'm going to give a shout out. I'm going to start off. I'm going to give a slight little shout out to the Green Bay Packers of appreciation, because they have brought in the last 3 weeks, they have brought us 2 games with playoff intensity. And that really is what we needed to see if we were ready for the playoffs. Caleb and this offense, Dennis Allen and his defense, Ben Johnson and his team did not disappoint. They showed me we are ready for the showdown. So just to give y'all the brief of it, I was at the game and I'm watching the game play out. At the first, it's just a defensive war. Jeff Hafley is a great defensive coordinator over there in Green Bay. He's got that defense playing.
He should be a head coach, Jeff Hafley. He's really good.
Yeah, he definitely going to be on the hot ticket for head coaching job. But with or without Michael Parsons, he got that defense, the top 10 defense. They doing their thing. So they gave us some work. They fought us. tooth and nail. It was pretty much a shutout, I think, in the first half of the game, but we was right there. We was comparable to the task. Our defense met them blow for blow. They was moving the ball, they was getting yards, but it was a bend but don't break type of performance by our defense. And so I think we went into halftime. I want to say it was 6-0, if I'm not mistaken, or 3-0 or something to that effect. But when the game came down to it in that fourth quarter, after we broke up Jordan Love and they had to put Malik Willis in there, and he did his thing. I'm going to give Malik Willis his credit too. He played very well. He was 9 for 11.
Yeah, he did.
120-some yards.
He was torching our ground game, man. He was torching the ground.
But when it counted the most, this defense stood on his head. They kept us alive.
0 for 5 in the red zone. 0 for 5 in the red zone.
Go do me a favor, bro. Lean to your side, my brother. Lean to your side, my brother. Lean to your side. When it counted the most, you see that dude center mask on Coast background. They call him the Iceman. The Iceman coming, and he came. And when that dude showed up, he showed out. I'm telling you, he was shushing the crowd. You come on back in, Cole. He was shushing the crowd, bro, letting us know to be quiet. And I was so locked in with Caleb Williams. I'm shushing him for him. I'm like, yo, quiet. Everybody be quiet.
Now tell me about that touchdown pass, that 57-yard bomb that he made to DJ Moore. What the electricity when he made that catch?
Before we get there, Cole, let me build it up here, bro.
Okay. I'm letting you build it.
16-6. The only thing we didn't manage was 6 points in the entire game because it was the Chicago Bears versus the Green Bay refs. The refs was trying to make sure that we
and freaking Keyshawn Nixon was just crazy, man.
Ridiculous, man. Taking cheap shots at DJ Moore and all kinds of stuff, bro. But whatever the case, with the game on the line, 6-6, Caleb Williams decided to put his cape on. The Iceman got cold, and he came to play. When we needed first downs, he's doing it with his legs. We needed big passes. He was making it happen. He drove us down, put us in field goal position, got the field goal. Field goal made it 16-9. But Ben Johnson has some poor clock management. I was saying that. Ben Johnson has some poor clock management. We got in field goal range with 2 minutes and
got all the way down to the 2 minute, like less than 2 minutes to make it.
It took 25 seconds to get the field goal off, and that is ridiculous.
He was having a Matt Eberflus moment. He was having a Matt Eberflus moment.
Right. I know he had to make sure, but we was already down to 2 timeouts before that. So we wanted to use that just in case, you know, we needed that as a clock stoppage. But that was taken away. So what do? We go out there and shout out to our special teams coordinator. I'm drawing a blank on his name right now, but I see the little short fat guy.
Richard Hightower.
Richard Hightower. Shout out to him. They said Richard Hightower has this team.
And Josh Blackhawk. Shout out to him.
And they said Richard Hightower has this team practicing onside kick recoveries all the freaking time, and he hasn't practiced them all kinds of different ways. So he had the Bears very well equipped and prepared to try to make this onside recovery. And wouldn't you know it, we kicked the onside and we came through. Josh Blackwell yet again coming through. From that point on, it was the Iceman show. Iceman took over, and this dude did his thing, man. When I tell you Caleb Williams is that guy, when I tell y'all that Caleb Williams has the Michael Jordan effect, he has that energy, he has that clutch gene, I saw it up close and personal. 4th and 4 from their 6-yard line, I saw a blitz coming off the edge, dead shot at Williams. Not only did Caleb escape it, but he found the only man open that he could find and made the perfect throw to Jade Walker. People, Jade Walker ain't having 8 snaps all year, but he found that man open.
An undrafted rookie.
Yes, and he hit him in the corner of the end zone, and my man did his 2-step moves. I was loving all of that.
I loved it because Olamide Zaccheaus, let's even go back, to after those sequences, because he made a perfect pass to Olamide Zaccheaus. Zaccheaus drops the ball. Caleb was saying, man, let me take this myself. It's like maybe 3rd and 10.
Yeah.
Or 3rd and 10. He's like, nah, I'm going to take this myself. gets a first down.
Logan ran for 9 yards. And then on 4th and 1.
Yeah, gets 9 yards. Yeah, you're right. He
Right.
gets 9 yards. He gets 9 yards. Then on like what, 4th and 1, 3rd
He
and
ran
1,
for another 15 yards.
ran for another 15 yards. Ran for another 15 yards. He throws for like another 5 or 6 yards to a receiver before that Jahdae Walker touchdown. I mean, Caleb Williams, bro, like this guy got ice in his veins, man.
Incredible, bro. That dude is incredible, bro. And I'm loving what Optimus put up here. Put that on the screen for me, Go. He said, who would have thought a zesty dude from Cali was this cold in Chicago?
He's from Washington.
Yeah. Come on, baby. I love that Optimus.
Optimus, he's from Maryland. He's from Maryland. He's from Maryland, DC area.
Optimus, you got to come on this show one day, man. Optimus, my guy. I love that dude. Optimus, he clowning.
I get what you mean. Though.
But. Yeah. But yeah, man. So Caleb, he pulled it off in the most improbable fashion, and I liken him to a football Michael Jordan. When the game is on the line and you need a clutch performer, that dude performs in the clutch, and Caleb don't miss. This year, he's had 7 opportunities to bring the team back or win the game or tie, and he's 6-1 in those opportunities. The only one he didn't make was the first one in Green Bay, bro. But he made up for it on Saturday night. He made up for it, and Chicago was rocking, baby. I got videos and everything, bro. I just
and we can also talk about that overtime, like in overtime.
Yes,
just take us through that sequence, because I mean you were there. Take us through that whole sequence, man.
Yeah. So in the overtime, the Bears won the coin toss, but we deferred to Malik Willis and that vaunted offense that he was running over there. I'm gonna give the Packers their credit. They were running the ball well. They really schemed up some things. Matt LaFleur and them had some things schemed up that was popping their players free in the running game. But like we always do, we're a very opportunistic defense. We bend but don't break. We come up with the plays when we need to come up with them. On 3rd down and 1, Malik Willis was trying to find somebody down the field. He couldn't find nobody. He tried to break and run. And boy, nobody's going to talk about this, but TJ Edwards is a beast. He met him in the hole right there. Stonewalled him right there to stonewall him and keep him from getting that first down. And on 4th and 1, with the Packers in field goal range, they decided we're not playing for no field goal. We going for this. On the snap, the ball was the snap was mishandled. I don't know. They want to blame Malik Willis. You can blame the snapper. You blame whoever you want to blame. All I know is that ball hit the ground.
It was a botch snap.
Running, and we brought him down. We stopped him. A play later. No, 2 plays later. First, he turned around when Caleb Williams got the ball. He turned around and handed the ball off to Cal Monungai. Shout out to Cal Monungai. There is a Monungai among us. Or as I heard my man say
the draft
on Twitter, he say, Cal Monungai. Bear down.
You saw my reaction. Eric. You saw my reaction. I went crazy.
Cal Monungai hit that hole. He hit it hard. I love the way this dude runs the ball. He got us a first down on their side of the 50, and that's all Caleb needed. The Iceman coming from there. He drops back, play action pass, turns around. They caught the Packers in a cover 0 defense, and they said it was working on this play because it was coming cover 0. They're working on a deep drag route, full drag route, full field drag route. They call it full field drag route with DJ Moore. He was running. What's his name?
Keyshawn Nixon. He was draped all over him.
Stride for stride with him.
That was a pass interference.
Caleb slid to the side from the pressure and falling back to his left.
With the free rusher right behind him.
He threw a laser beam dot. A laser beam dive on the numbers. 70 yards in the air. Hit this man in his bread basket. My only concern at that point, Coach, was DJ Moore gonna come down with the catch? And what's his name? Keyshawn Nixon, even if he didn't catch the ball, he was all over him, bro. This was like a pass interference.
Oh, yeah. He was draped all over him.
Yeah, he was trying to make sure he didn't catch that ball. DJ Moore was not to be denied. And when he caught it, Coach, I'm looking at the refs. I didn't see no hands go like this. My hands went up. Let's go.
And the crazy part about it, when he threw it up in the air, Caleb once put his hands in his pockets because he almost knew that DJ Moore was going to catch it, which was like ice cold, bro. Which is
it's been bullcrap talked about Caleb Williams. Someone came on this show and said it. It's been bullcrap talked about Caleb Williams' accuracy and his efficiency and all of this here. Let me tell y'all something.
His completion percentage, which is BS.
Let me tell y'all something. That guy there is clutch as hell every single time he needs to be clutch.
Dude should have had over 300 again, but we're not going to talk about those drop passes. Okay.
And every time that every time a deep ball is required from him, he doesn't miss. People, we talking about a dude who took a challenge in college that he could throw a ball 70 yards in the air and hit the crossbar of the goalpost at the back of the end zone with the ball, and he did it consecutively. Boom, boom,
2 times.
70. Do you know what kind of accuracy and pinpoint control and power in your arm you gotta have to be able to do that? This dude dropped straight back and hit it twice, back to back. That is the kind of accuracy that's in Caleb Williams' blood. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, people. Whether you believe it or not, whether you believe in him or not, this is in Caleb Williams' veins. This is why we calling him the Iceman now, because this dude is built for these moments. And a dude built for these type of moments is a dude that can take your team to a championship. I said it. I'm talking it. If the Bears keep rolling, we're going to the Super Bowl.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And everybody likes to talk about who all the Packers was missing. We knocked Jordan Love out the game with a concussion.
That was straight BS with Austin Booker. That whole sequence,
it was so many
that should have been a rough in the pass. That was a clean
here's
hit.
Here's what I love about this version of the Bears. This version of the Bears, they're just like the '90s Bulls. They learn to play through the officiating. We don't care what they call. So what? Just leave us in place to have a chance to win, and we gonna show you better than we can tell you. That's what this team does, bro. They played through 10 whistles, 10 flags against them, 9 of which was controversial. I'm gonna say 9.
Oh hell yeah, of course. We're not gonna talk about how Cole Kmet, how that one defender was like draped all over Cole, like literally was like pushing him and putting his hands all over Cole Kmet. And then Keyshawn Nixon, how he freaking
shotted DJ Moore from the blind side.
Blindsided him completely.
Yeah, all of that crap.
But you're going to give a freaking roughing the passer to Austin Booker, which was a clean hit. Really?
Well, I mean, it was helmet to helmet, but it was incidental because really it was on Jordan Love. Jordan Love.
Yeah, he had his head down. He had his head down. That was a clean hit.
When he saw the contact coming, he braced for it. And that's what made the helmet to helmet contact. But that being said, I don't care, Coach. I told you, Coach, I don't care how we get it done, long as we get it done, bro. And that's what we do.
Man, I tell you, Chuck, people on if you look on my Twitter feed, Packers fans were yapping their gums. Austin Booker, he should get suspended. I'm like, I told him no, freaking Keyshawn Nixon should get suspended. Yeah. He should get suspended if you're talking.
Suspended a couple of games ago, bro. And Keyshawn Nixon, he should have been suspended a couple of games ago.
And then the crazy part about it, some of his teammates were trying to defend him from going to the media. Let's talk about some of these Packers fans. Y'all are soft as hell, man. Y'all are soft, man. Y'all are so soft, bro. Like literally. Let us have our moment, bro. Let us have our moment.
But they don't want to let us have our moment. And see, let me say this too, people. Another thing that was very telling, everybody talks about all the people that the Packers was missing. You missing Micah Parsons. You lost what's the name? Zach Tom. You lost the offensive line. Zach Tom.
You lost your tight end.
Right. You lost Evan Williams. You lost this one. You lost that one. You lost these people. You lost those people. You lost they people. Who cares? The Bears came into the first game against the Packers with an entire backup line of linebackers to play against this team. But nobody cried for us when we showed up like that. And then in this game, we were down to one.
And we lost Dio Dingbo. We lost Dio Dingbo, who was out for the season. Right. We lost Jalen Johnson, who's out for most of the season. I mean, our secondary is completely depleted.
We lost Kyler Gordon 90 minutes before that first game.
Exactly.
Bro. We lost.
We didn't have Roma Dunze too.
Bro, everybody has injuries this time of year. Everybody loses players. We make no excuses. That's the difference with us.
Mhm.
We don't make no excuses. We next man up. In this game, Caleb Williams had one starting wide receiver on that field. That was DJ Moore. Everybody else was a backup or a practice squad player. And this man got it done. He got it done. So all these excuses about why we winning and who we beating, keep that bull in your back pocket and bear down, baby, because we here and we getting it done. We are 11-4. We are one win away, or either lost by Detroit away from winning this division and sealing it up. We are the number 2 seed in the NFC. And guess what, people? It's just going to get greater later because we keeping it coming, baby. We're not stopping. We don't care what it is. And we hit these playoffs, God willing, and the creek don't rise, we're going to get Roman Doomsday back.
The cream going to rise to the top, man. The cream going to rise to the top.
We are going to be a kind of Gordon going to be back, and it's going to be a problem stopping these Bears. And I'm going to tell you this, too. A lot of people didn't pay attention to it, but that touchdown that Malik Willis threw to Romeo Doubs, bro, that happened because C.J. Gardner-Johnson was injured on the goal line stance that we had before that, where the Bears stripped the ball, they shot the ball, and we recovered it on like the 1 or 2 yard line.
Yeah. He had a knee injury, I think. It was a knee injury.
He got injured on that play, but he didn't want to tell the coaches he didn't want to come out the game, so he hobbling around. So Matt LaFleur and them, give them their kudos. They smart as hell. They peeked that. They saw what I saw from the stands. They peeked that, and they attacked him down the field because they knew he could run right then, bro. That's how that even happened, bro. They wouldn't have got that touchdown if not for that. He should have been honest with the coaches and told them what went on, but he didn't want to come out the game. And I appreciate the heart in him, the toughness in him. But bro, if it's gonna hurt the team, get off the field, man.
Just get off the field. Don't risk it. Don't be too prideful. I know you're trying to fight for against the Packers. Because
you want to be a part of that. You want to make a difference, and I get that. But
we have bigger goals, man. We're trying to get to the Super Bowl, bro. Come on, man. We're trying to get to the Super Bowl, bro.
You can't do nothing but hurt us. If you're hurt people, bro. And if you're injured, get off the field. I know you want to be out there, but bro, so does everybody else. Move around. Let's slide out there, bro. That's how we gave up that touchdown, bro. That's how we gave it up.
And like I said, man, we got bigger goals we got bigger fish to fry, man. We're trying to get to the Super Bowl.
Absolutely, bro.
We're trying to get to the Super Bowl, bro.
Now, once we seal this division up, we got to beat the 49ers or Detroit, however it pans out. I don't care. Let's just get it done. Once we seal this division up, then it's next level playing. It's next level winning time. Because people understand there are levels to this. You don't just win a bunch of regular season games and you ready for the Super Bowl. Now there's winning at the regular season level, then there's winning at the playoff level, and then there's winning at the Super Bowl level. There's levels to this. So the Bears, they've showed me that they got the mental toughness and the fortitude to play.
This is the next topic I wanted to talk about because, we are number 2 in the NFC right now. And we could talk about certain scenarios to get to that number 1 seed because that number 1 seed is very important, especially if we want our guys to kind of get healthy and for the playoffs. So, Chuck, let's talk about different scenarios. We know that the Seahawks are number 1 in the NFC. We're number 2. The Philadelphia Eagles are number 3. And then 4, I think 4 is the Rams. 5 is the
No, 4 would be the Carolina Panthers right now, bro. They're leading their division.
Oh, yeah. You're right. 4 is the Carolina Panthers. 5th is the Rams. You're right. 5th is the Rams. And then 6
is the 49ers.
49ers and
7th right now is the Packers.
And so us Bears, what is something that we can do to get to that number 1 seed? Like, what are some possible scenarios do you think we can get to that number 1 seed?
Well, in terms of what we can do, there's nothing we can do other than just win our games, bro. We have to hold serve on our games, and then other things have to play out because we actually have more losses than the Seahawks, so that puts us a step behind, so to speak, with the Seahawks. But in terms of what we can do, all we can do is win our games. I don't know who the Seahawks play in these last 2 games, And
They play the Carolina Panthers next week, and then they play
and if
the
it'd be nice
49ers.
to put it on the screen, Coach, so you know
Let
people
me put it on the
follow
screen.
along with us on
Yeah,
this. Yeah. But yeah, we need Seattle to lose something, and we need to win out. I believe in order for us to get the number 1 seed. Then it goes to conference records and all of that. There, you know, what was their record in the conference? What was our record in the conference?
I think they got the same record as us. They're 7-3. We're 7-3
in the conference.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then we talking.
But we got the stronger strength of schedule because we had the second. Remember, it also goes to the strength of schedule afterwards. And so, like, let's say if they lose to the
enlarge that for me, Kobe. It's kind of small, bro.
Sorry, my bad.
It's okay.
Oh shoot, hold on. I'm tweaking. I'm sorry. Can you see it?
There we go. That's perfect. Okay.
So let's say if they lose to the Panthers, right, and they got the same record as us, we would leap up because of the strength of schedule. We have the second strength of schedule.
And this is a conference loss. If they lose to the Panthers, this is an NFC team.
Yeah, so they'll be 7-4, so they'll go down.
Right. They would be 12-4. They would be 7-4 in the conference, and the Bears would be 12-4 with them if we beat the 49ers.
Yes.
We would be winning in the conference while they're losing in the conference.
Yes.
So yeah, that needs to happen. Also, also what about the Rams? Because the Rams then would be tied with them at 12, with all of us at 12.
No, we would still own the tiebreaker because of we got a better conference record. I think we got a better conference record.
Did the Rams lose to Philly?
I think they did. Yeah, they lost to Philly.
I think that's where our tiebreak is at because we beat Philly and they lost to Philly.
And the fact that we got a stronger strength of schedule, you know, we had the strength of schedule too.
Okay. So yeah, I wish they could put up, and I'm sure it's out there somewhere. I wish you could find that.
Let me put up the NFC playoff brackets.
Right, where they can show, you know, what the scenarios are.
Yeah. Hold on.
Playoff scenarios. Let me see if I can.
Let me put off the playoff picture. Hold on, give me a sec. I'll put this up.
You good, bro? You good? Let me see.
Okay, here's the playoff picture so far. So right now we got
enlarge
number 1. They got
enlarge it for me, bro. Enlarge it for me. That's good right there. Yep, that's perfect.
So right now we got Seattle, they're number 1. If it ended today, we would be number 2. We'll be facing Green Bay.
Good. Let's go.
Yeah, we want to get our revenge from 2010.
And just a side note before we get into this, Packers fans, know this: Caleb Williams is now 2-2 versus the Packers. Know that. You want to put that
and
out.
we want to get our lip back from 2010. You know, that BJ Raji interception that he had pretty much sealed the deal. If you guys want to talk about, you beat our backups, what about Aaron Rodgers? He beat Caleb Haney in that 2010 NFC Championship game when Jay Cutler went down. So you guys want to bring that up? I'm going to bring that up from the past. So you Packers fans can take that. But either way, that's neither here nor there. Yeah, we got the Eagles. They'll face the San Francisco 49ers in the playoffs, and then the Carolina Panthers will face the Rams.
Okay.
And so here's some possible scenarios we would have to do.
This is what we need to see here. Some scenarios here.
So pretty much we would have to if we want to get that number 1 spot, the Seattle Seahawks would have to lose to the Carolina Panthers, so they would have to lose 1, and we would have to win 1, so we would have to beat the San Francisco 49ers to get that number 1 spot. And if we wanted to win the NFC North, the Packers would have to lose to the Baltimore Ravens, the Baltimore Ravens. can't talk right now.
Not lose to Snoop Huntley. That better not happen. All that crap I heard when we lost to them.
I know, right? They would have to lose to the Baltimore Ravens, and we would have to win one against the whatchamacallit. We would have to win against the 49ers. And like, yeah, we would have to win out. We would have to also win out as well. Too. We would have to beat the San Francisco 49ers and beat the Detroit Lions if you want to seal the deal, because I'm not putting nothing past it, even if they did lose to the Carolina Panthers. I mean, of course, they would have to also win out against the 49ers, because, I mean, Seattle's a good team. They got a great defense. So that's not putting nothing. I'm not going to put it nothing past Seattle. I think we would have to win out in order to get that number 1 seed. And I think that would benefit us because, of course, a lot of our guys would get healthy. That'll be enough for the Bears to get healthy, Rome Odunze to get healthy, and Luther Burden to get healthy, and some of our secondary. They'll also would say Kyler Gordon might come back, in time for the playoffs, because, we shut him down, I think, a week earlier, or during that time, we shut him down after that Packers game. And so that will give him that 4-game stretch to come back to prepare for, during that bye week, whoever we face, whether it be, I think, if we face the lowest seed, I don't know who we would face. I think we'll face the next lowest seed or whatever during that time. So, that'll give us enough time to get healthy.
Whomever we got to face, go at this point, I don't care.
Right.
I don't care who we got to face. We here, and the Iceman coming, and we ready, baby. We ready. This team is coming. We making noise, and we don't feel like we can be stopping. Right now, this house money, bro. We got nothing to lose. Coach, I don't know if our viewers remember this, but before the season started, we were giving our predictions on the season. I told Bears fans I had us at 10 to 12 wins that I was projecting us to be at this year. And people, that is exactly where we played out. One more win, and the Bears have matched the height of my expectations. I'm good right here, bro. I'm good right here. Now, I'm not satisfied. I want us to go on, because I don't believe we just want to be a good team like some Packers fans. They want to just be good and win the division.
Yeah, they already matched my expectations already. They went past mine.
I want us to be great. I want us to be great. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Go ahead and talk, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, definitely want us. You definitely need to be great, and we need to take advantage of our opportunities, because, next year is not promised, man. Even though we want sustained success,
right,
year after year, you never know when you're going to have like these types of opportunities. I mean, especially around the NFL with all these injuries that's going on. Patrick Mahomes, dealing with the ACL tear, whatever. We already know Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes. He's going to be that next year. And then Lamar Jackson, he's dealing with his back injuries. And a lot of stuff going on. Green Bay dealing with their own injuries. We want to take advantage of these opportunities, and just imagine, dude, Caleb Williams, we already know that he's a riot, but I think just with this is going to add to his legacy. If he gets a playoff win here or there, and if the Bears go on a deep run, I mean, it's just going to add to, his legacy and Ben Johnson's legacy, man. All the things that's going on.
And let me add this in there, but speaking about legacy, bro, people keep this in mind. Ben Johnson is a first-year head coach. This is the first time this man's ever coached. He's the head coach. This is his rookie head coaching debut. And Caleb Williams is a second-year quarterback, people. This dude is a second-year quarterback, and it's going to do nothing but get greater for these guys. You're talking about two people coming in at this time. They're young, and they're young in their experience. They're rookies, and they're just going to get better.
And the NFL is going through a transition year, man.
You said what again?
The NFL is going through a transition with these young
Absolutely,
rookies.
bro. The face of the NFL is changing. Look, I'm not the biggest Trevor Lawrence fan, but I tip my cap and put some respect on that man's name. He just went in Denver.
He looking like the Clemson. He looking like the Clemson Trevor Lawrence, man. Like
Yes, he looked like the one draft pick that they thought he would be when they drafted him, bro.
He's living up to it now.
Outstanding. Drake May, I just watched this kid last night, man. Drake May is something special, bro. That dude is nasty. He was lighting the Baltimore Ravens defense up.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, he was cooking out there, bro. He did his thing. Bo Nix, I know he lost to Trevor Lawrence, but they still carved up the Packers defense, bro.
Last week,
Put
right?
bananas on them, bro. Had a 33-point comeback in the fourth quarter this year.
Against the Giants, yeah.
Against the Giants, just ridiculous. These dudes are on fire. And dare I say this, go, even C.J. Stroud looked like he done got it back figured out, bro. C.J. Stroud coming back now, bro. Look at Bryce Young over there with the Carolina Panthers,
Yeah,
bro.
he carved up the Buccaneers. Yeah, he did.
And I don't need to tell you nothing about the Iceman. And it's cold in Chicago, baby. It's
He just ripped Packers fans' hearts out. Literally ripped it out.
Didn't he though? So, yeah, this league is definitely going through a transformation. And it's about time, Cole. It's about time. We tired of the same old song and dance guys always at the top of the
You're always saying, oh, they're the big brother and we're the little brother. I always hate that, man.
Right, man. Yeah. I love Patrick Mahomes. Outstanding player, phenomenal career, first ballot Hall of Famer when he retires, bro. But, dude, I'm tired of looking at Patrick Mahomes every year in the Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got to see something different, man.
Thank you. Let's see a new face in the place. I'm tired of Lamar Jackson not being there good enough to get there. I'm tired of Josh Allen always close but no cigar. I'm tired of that show. I'm tired of Joe Burrow looking spectacular like he can be the only team. His team can be the only team to beat the Kansas City Chiefs, and then him getting injured. You know what I mean? I'm tired of all that stuff that be going on, bro. Let me see some fresh blood in the house, baby, and we got it this year, baby.
Exactly, man. Any final thoughts before we end this video, man?
All I want to know from you, Kof, is what you got us doing against these 49ers. Because, see, the 49ers are that playoff level that we got to get ready for, bro. How do you see that game playing out? And I know I'm getting ahead of the curve with all of this stuff.
Oh, yeah. I say I think we just need to just play our game. I think we just need to stick to the run game, man. Like, for real. Ben Johnson, he's got to stop being cute. I mean, that first drive against the Green Bay Packers, we can't have that, man. He got to stop being cute.
I really thought Ben had a bad coaching game in this game against the Packers, bro.
I'd say maybe the first half of the game, maybe like the first couple quarters, but then he started to adjust a little more, a little bit towards the end of like the third quarter, fourth quarter. He started to make some adjustments. I mean, Green Bay's Packers defense is good, you know, but I mean, like we can't get off to those slow starts like how he was. And those are momentum killers. Like that first drive was almost a momentum killer.
Well, a lot of the calls by the refs, bro, helped a lot of that.
And the calls by the refs helped too.
But Ben Johnson, to me, Kofi, what he was doing wrong is he would draw up a play, have Caleb throw a laser down the field, spectacular play, set us up on this side of the 50. But then right behind that, he get too cutesy with the type of plays he's calling next. Keep it simple. You know, they play the KISS rule.
Keep it simple, stupid. Don't kill it.
You don't always have to outsmart Matt LaFleur. Sometimes it's just football is just football 101. It's just
being physical. It's a physical game.
The Packers are not out physicaling the Chicago Bears front five. Mm-hmm. Put them two helmets, and let these guys play ball, bro.
Right. And let them get down and nasty. That's how you do it. Let them get down and nasty.
There you go. And
we were out physicaling them. That's what we were doing. Kyle Monunga was killing them. We were killing them in the ground game. So I don't understand why you stick to what you are. Stick to what's
working. Yeah, bro.
Stick to what is working. You know, that's what he needs to do. That's what Ben Johnson needs to do consistently. Stick to what is working. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Exactly. I mean, that's what you did with Detroit. You know, you had those front four. Them guys were nasty. You know, you had David Montgomery and you had Jahmyr Gibbs. You were out physicaling those opponents. Absolutely. Don't get away from that, Ben Johnson. If you want to beat the San Francisco team, out physical them.
Right. And right now they're broke up. Fred Warner, I think he's out for the year, if I'm not mistaken. He's like the best middle linebacker in the game right now when he's healthy. But if you don't have, they are shelling their former selves, bro, on defense. You don't have the same impactful players on that defense that can clog up a middle and stop a drive and come up with the big interceptions and all of that type of stuff. You don't have them kind of guys over there right now.
Mm-hmm.
So take advantage of this. Put that physicality on display. Treat it like ain't nobody saying him. You don't want to be right now, bro. You don't want to be. I promise you, Optimus. Every cast, bro, that I didn't check out, that I didn't went looking for him on. Everybody looking for him. Everybody saying the same thing. Anybody heard from Don Bird? Anybody seen Don Bird? No, he know where to be found. Yeah, Don know when to go into hibernation. Yeah. It's lion hunting season. He ain't coming out, bro. He
ain't ready for that smoke. That's right.
And I agree with that. But I think in this past game, and Ben Johnson gets a hall pass from Nico for having a down game. He's been spectacular.
Yeah, he has down games. He just gotta be better. He just gotta stick to what's working,
But I'm gonna tell you what I love. When the game was on the line and he couldn't make the calls, then Caleb Williams showed you what he's capable of. When Ben turns him loose.
And Caleb Williams has bailed out Ben Johnson a couple times. He's bailed out Ben Johnson a couple times.
Exactly.
Caleb Williams has bailed him out.
In the Giants game, he bailed him out, bro. You know what I mean? He bailed out Dennis Allen.
Dennis Allen, yeah.
He did bail. He was doing this thing in the San Francisco. In the New Orleans game where he did the same thing, bro. Sometimes game plan is going to win for you, and sometimes players are going to make the plays that win for you. So you're going to get the yin and the yang with that. It's not going to always be that Ben Johnson's just going to have the perfect game plan and we're going to win every single time because of that. And it's not going to always be that Caleb Williams has the most outstanding game and we're going to win every single time because of that. It's a yin and a yang. It's everything meshing well together, working together for the greater cause. And the greater cause for the Chicago Bears is win the game, point blank, period. And that's where we are. We are winners. Say that with me, Chicago. We are
winners. Exactly.
W's. For you,
Yes,
West
sir.
Coasters, throw them up, winners.
I was gonna bring out my drink, man. I was gonna bring out. Should we bring out the drinks before we end this video?
Hey, do your thing, bro. Bring them out,
Bring
baby.
out my Hey, hold on. Let me bring it out. Hold on for a quick sec. I'm gonna bring it out real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, go celebrate. It's celebration time.
Hold on for a quick sec. Hold on.
Try not to drink all of mine. But hey, while I'm thinking about it, you guys that's out there, man, if you got time, put in the comments, and let us know how far do you think the Chicago Bears team can go. Put that in the comment section. How far do you think the Chicago Bears team can go? Are we built for a Super Bowl run? Can we win this NFC title over here? Can we take it all? How far do you think this team? You think this team is good enough to take it all? Do you think we're short and we come up short and we come back better next year with some additions? What do you think about the Chicago Bears team? How far can we go? Matter of fact, Cope, the next guys. There you go. The next guys we do go, we're going to do it on how far we think the Bears can go, my brother. There you go, BB. I see you, Don Julio.
Don Julio.
I see you, Don Julio.
I got to take one. We going to the playoffs, man. I got to take one, man. My first time. I'm going to be calling this game. My first Bears playoff game, man. I'm going to be so happy, bro.
Castor's first Chicago Bears playoff game. That's what I'm
First time in 5 years, man. I've had this channel, bro.
Yes, sir. Congratulations, BB.
Take one to the head, bro. Going to the playoffs.
Yes,
One,
sir.
2, 3. Oh!
Yeah, you got grown right there, brother.
Oh man.
I just asked the viewers, how far do we think the Chicago Bears team can go? Optimist gave a comment. He said, as of now, I would say divisional, but this team is getting hot at the right time. That is so true. And Optimist, I will say this. I started off the year saying that the Bears should win 10 to 12 games, and they've met that metric. But people ask me, well, what about the playoffs? How far you got us going in? I told them, and I stick by my guns now, I don't know because we haven't been there. And there's levels to this, bro. It's levels to it. So would I love to see the Bears go to the Super Bowl and win it all? Absolutely. Do I know if we're going to get there? I don't know. It depends on how we show up in the playoffs. But I'm going to tell you this. If we keep playing in these playoffs like we play now, sky's the limit, bro. We'll figure it out as we go, bro. Sky's the limit. And I love it. It's just the first year with Ben Johnson, man. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Anyways, guys, man, I'd like to thank y'all for coming, man, dude. I will be streaming that 49ers game with SGA. He's going to be coming, so I gotta get content because he wants me to stream the game with them. But, man, yeah, stay tuned for more, guys, man. And, man, Chicago Bears are going to the playoffs, man. Oh, man. I'll see y'all guys later, man. And while we always end it over here, claws up. There. All right, guys. We'll see y'all later.